Something that a lot of people don't know about me and might come as a surprise is the number one thing on my live record is absolutely going to Disney World with my wife. Now, I've added the with my wife addendum because I've been to Disney World. I was blessed enough to, on a work trip, get sponsored a ticket and go into the park all by myself. And it was a beautifully bittersweet moment because I was like crying for two reasons. One, because it's super overwhelming in ways people can't prepare you for. And two, I was there alone. That sucked. And that part of it really wasn't fun. And I remember like spending my time there, going on almost every ride in the Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios. I did both. I really just felt like an incredible loneliness and an urge to share it with someone I love, and that being my wife, obviously. So I'm not a make a wish to change my life completely kind of person. So if I had a wish, that wish would be go to Disney World with my wife. And a lot of you watching may be Americans, and I might be speaking to a few Disney adults, but it's so much more accessible to you guys, even though I know there's always this complaint about the ticket prices and stuff. But imagine how inaccessible it is to someone from another country, a third world country nonetheless. My parents, before I was born, had the opportunity to go to America as well and go to Disney World, and they had a few like film process developed photos that they would share with me as a kid. Disney World always stuck with me. The stories my dad told me about Space Mountain, the stories my dad would tell me about just this overwhelming feeling of being in this amazing park, like lit my heart on fire to experience that wonder. And when I actually had the opportunity to do that, I was beyond thankful to God for even giving me that opportunity. Like I never thought I would be able to. Now I know this sounds ridiculous. Really, Vincent, you're a filmmaker, you're a creative, you're someone always pursuing big things, and your number one dream is Disney World. Yes, Disney World with my wife, to clarify. I mean, it harkens back to this pseudo-documentary reality thing I made a couple of years ago called 10 Steps to Finding Magic Where You Live. And plot twist, the twist at the end is you need to do it with the people you love and with people. Some things that I really look forward to seeing with her there is experiencing the fireworks, the happily ever after fireworks. Even though, you know, it's one big money-making scam, it just is genuinely fantastical. I'd really love to take Suella on Tina's Bayou Adventure as well. There's just a charm to that ride that I really enjoyed. I would love to take on the Rise of the Resistance Star Wars ride. That was just the peak of like cinema and ingenuity and engineering, and it's just this incredible experience that I did not think was possible, and I was in so much marvel to the whole experience of it. And just you really feel that Imagineer's essence to it when you're on that ride. So I'd love to take on that. But yeah, number one dream is to take my wife to Disney World. I'm not talking about big picture, change the world dreams. I'm talking about Vincent personal dreams, and that's one of mine. So thank you for letting me share with you, and tell me, have you had the opportunity to take your wife to Disney World? And how was it to share a little piece of magic that you had for yourself and eventually got to share with them?